Now on WKYT Mid-Morning, it is the first snow of the season here in the Commonwealth. We have a look at conditions around the region.
Plus, why Kentucky's Attorney General is ready to take a case all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court.
And what shoppers should watch out for as they look for those Cyber Monday deals.
This is WKYT Mid-Morning.
Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us here at Mid-Morning. I'm Andrea Walker.
And I'm Kristen Kennedy, filling in for Bill Bryant. You know, it started off rainy when we started our work shift. Now it's a little snowy. I think the snow is going to continue. Let's check in with Jim Caldwell.
And you know, the thing is, when we all came in, it was pouring. I mean, the rain was really coming down, ponding of water on the roads, and then that cold air took over, and we made the switch. And right now in Lexington, it's snow, and it continues to show up out there. Currently, you can see it right now. Rooftops are covered here in Lexington. The wind is still whipping, and we are tracking that rain-snow mix in and around our area. Got 25 degrees for a feels-like temperature. You look on our map, and with us being at 33, it's trying to trick the radar a little bit, but it's cold enough that we are seeing flakes, of course, mix in. Plenty more to get through as time advances here, so we will have to watch all of this eventually wrap up. It doesn't wrap up, guys, until tomorrow. I'll break it down with the hour by hour, and we'll look at some of the potential total accumulation, which a lot of us already have a good inch or so on the ground. I'll break it down in just a few minutes.
All right, Jim, thank you. We'll see you soon. We're getting our first real taste of winter, as he just said, and the snow did start falling across central and eastern Kentucky before the sun came up here in Lexington.
Let's get to our Jim Stratman, who's in Hamburg right now with a look at those road conditions. Jim, what's it like out there?
Well, Kristen and Andrea, I think I can say that the snow has kind of lessened as far as the intensity it's coming down, and we're certainly not seeing the big, heavy snowflakes that we saw around 6 o'clock this morning when that rain transitioned into snow. But it is having an impact on some of the roadways. You can see behind me, this is the intersection of Sir Barton Way and Man of War. Traffic moving along fine right here, but we have seen and heard reports of some crashes out in the area because of the wet conditions. Now, I was out on 75 northbound, right around the Ironworks Pike, where we saw two accidents on I-75. Lexington police say they've actually responded to 9 motorist assists from midnight to 9:30 this morning, and then 7 non-injury crashes in between 5:30 and 9:30 this morning. And from what we can see, the snow isn't really sticking to the roads enough to cover them, but it is sticking just enough to combine with that rain we had this morning to create some slick spots. Now, I've seen crews out and about trying to treat the roadways, but you're definitely going to want to slow down and add a little bit more time to your trip to account for some of those slick conditions. Of course, bridges, overpasses, elevated surfaces, they're going to be the ones that have the likelihood to freeze first. And if the temperatures don't get much warmer than this, we probably won't get much help from the weather as far as making these roads a little bit less slick. So remember, if you're going out and about today, take a little bit more time, slow down, and drive carefully. Reporting live in Lexington, Jim Stratman, WKYT.
All right, Jim, thank you. Between the snowfall and holiday travel, AAA is expecting an uptick in calls today.
Leaders there say that's pretty typical for the Monday after Thanksgiving. This year, the agency is getting more requests that require a tow, possibly because of the pandemic.
When we had stay-at-home orders early in their year, there may have been a period of time where people did not drive their cars. And so when they first put that car on the road, at some point this year, there were a lot of automotive issues that they may or may not have ignored.
AAA helps map out alternate routes for first responders. They say another complication right now is the closure of the Brent Spence Bridge up in northern Kentucky.
You can keep up with all the changes in the forecast right from your phone with the WKYT First Alert Weather app. It is free to download in the app and Google Play stores.